Shocking news arrived on a night of light and color, as the Chinese New Year celebrations were held in full swing. Amidst the glittering red lanterns and the booming fireworks that lit up the sky, Liu Yuning captured the public's attention. Not because of her consistently stunning stage performance, but because of an unexpected moment that left thousands of people speechless with emotion. At a major event broadcast live and attended by many famous celebrities, Liu Yuning presented a ring in a highly emotional setting. The evening's celebration had been eagerly anticipated. The main stage was adorned with typical Chinese New Year ornaments, with red and gold dominating the colors, symbolizing good fortune and prosperity. Guests were dressed elegantly, while the audience, who filled the venue, was enthusiastic from the start. Traditional music combined with modern arrangements created a warm yet majestic atmosphere. Liu Yuning emerged as one of the evening's main stars. Wearing a black suit with gold embroidery on the lapels, he looked charismatic and poised. When his name was announced, the audience erupted in cheers. She opened her performance with a soft ballad, her voice flowing with emotion, as if signaling that the evening would be different. After finishing her first song, Liu Yuning stood for a moment in the center of the stage. A spotlight shone on her face, while a large screen behind her displayed a glimpse of her career over the past few years. She smiled faintly, then began to speak in a relaxed yet slightly trembling tone. She thanked her fans for their continued support, her family, and someone she called her source of strength during difficult times. The audience began to sense something special. The atmosphere grew quieter. Liu Yuning then asked for the stage lights to be dimmed slightly. From her jacket pocket, she slowly pulled out a small red box. The camera immediately focused on the object, and immediately, audible gasps of surprise erupted from all corners of the room. The box was slowly opened, revealing a ring gleaming in the light. The design was simple yet elegant, with the main stone reflecting softly. Liu Yuning held it carefully, as if the ring were more than just a piece of jewelry, but a symbol of something very meaningful. He then called someone onto the stage. As the person approached, the atmosphere grew emotional. The audience stood, some even shedding tears. Liu Yuning smiled warmly, her gaze filled with sincerity. She spoke of her journey, of unconditional support, and of the meaning of togetherness that makes her life more meaningful. With a slightly trembling voice, she shared her wishes for the new year. She said that Chinese New Year is a time to start anew, strengthen relationships, and celebrate love and friendship. Her words were simple, unadorned, yet deeply sincere. At the moment of the ring exchange, time seemed to stop. Liu Yuning knelt slowly, holding the ring in both hands. The cheers from the audience turned into a silent anticipation. The expressions on the faces of those standing before her were profoundly moved, their eyes welling with tears, and their hands covering their mouths to hold back their emotions. When the ring was finally put on, applause and cheers erupted throughout the room. Small fireworks were lit at the side of the stage, creating a dazzling display of light that further enhanced the moment. Soft background music began to play, adding to the already palpable romantic atmosphere. Liu Yuning rose and embraced him warmly. The hug wasn't just a formal gesture, but a heartfelt embrace that touched many. The camera captured her deeply emotional face, her eyes welling with tears. She made no attempt to hide her emotion. That evening, social media was immediately filled with video footage and photos of the moment. Hashtags about Liu Yuning and her Chinese New Year ring trended within minutes. Many fans expressed their joy, calling the moment one of the most beautiful surprises of this year's Chinese New Year celebrations. Some netizens praised Liu Yuning's courage in choosing such a public occasion to express her feelings. Others appreciated her modesty and understatement. Even on a grand stage with thousands of spectators, she remained true to herself. In a brief interview after the event, Liu Yuning stated that she had carefully considered the decision. She wanted to use Chinese New Year's Eve as a symbol of a new beginning, not only for herself, but also for the relationship she has been committed to. She admitted to being very nervous before going on stage, but felt relieved and happy after it all happened. The event continued with other artists' performances, but the atmosphere felt different. The ring-giving moment became a major topic of conversation throughout the evening. Many said that this year's Chinese New Year celebration felt warmer and more meaningful because of it. For fans, seeing their idols display such emotional and personal sides creates a special closeness. They see not just a singer or actor on stage, but also a human being who dares to openly express his feelings. The ring given that night was not only a symbol of love or commitment, but also of courage and sincerity. In the often high-stakes and pressured entertainment world, moments like this feel rare and special. Chinese New Year celebrations are synonymous with family togetherness, new hopes, and prayers for a better future. Liu Yuning seemed to harness the positive energy of the night to create unforgettable memories. She not only provided entertainment, but also a story that will be remembered for a long time. As the event ended and guests began to leave, a sense of emotion lingered in the air. Many smiled, some still discussing the details of the moment. Outside the building, red lanterns continued to sway gently in the evening breeze, as if bearing silent witness to a sweet surprise at the start of the year. This surprising news quickly spread across various media outlets. The photo of Liu Yuning holding the ring and her emotional expression became a widely shared image. Many said that the moment reminded them of the importance of cherishing those closest to them. In a relaxed yet meaningful way, Liu Yuning succeeded in making this year's Chinese New Year celebration unlike any other. She demonstrated that behind the grandeur of the stage and the glittering lights, there is a genuine feeling at the heart of every celebration. The night wasn't just about the musical performances or the glitz of a grand event. It was about the courage to declare a commitment, about new hopes at the start of the year, and about the tears of emotion that warmed the hearts of many. It's a story that will long be remembered as one of the most emotional moments of the Chinese New Year celebration. In a relaxed yet meaningful way, Liu Yuning managed to make this year's Chinese New Year celebration unlike any other. She demonstrated that behind the grand stage and the flashing lights, there is a genuine feeling at the heart of every celebration. The evening wasn't just about the musical performances or the glitz and glamour of a grand event. It was about the courage to declare commitment, about new hopes at the start of the year, and about the tears of emotion that warmed the hearts of many. A story that will long be remembered as one of the most emotional moments of the Chinese New Year celebration.